Live.
We're live.
We are
Good.
live. What's up, everybody? Hey, I am
There you
sitting
go.
here with Neil and Stephanie and Mason, Dobby, as we call him, and we're in America's headquarters, uh,
Dallas,
also known as
Texas.
Dallas, Texas. Right? We're in Dallas, Texas, and we had a really interesting day yesterday, and so I wanted to talk to you a little bit about staying teachable, staying humble, and not allowing complacency to set in. Pretty cool yesterday. Mason wasn't with us for that. He came down for class today. We're sitting outside of the Frisco Gun Club, by the way. Uh, in all seriousness, 88 said, "What's up, dude? What's up?" So we're sitting outside the Frisco Gun Club waiting for them to let us in. So I thought I'd do a live video and teach you something that we learned yesterday. So we have a class today. It's our 1 day essentials of concealed carry, our cover your ASP essentials pistol class. And so we have a gentleman who's coming today, but he's running church security this morning. And so he asked, he's like, "Hey man, I'm going to be a little late because I got to do church security. And so is there any way that I can, am I going to miss too much?" And I was like, "Well, you're not going to, you're going to miss some stuff. So why don't we get together on Saturday? Because we had a chill day yesterday. And we can do that stuff. So then that way you can attend." Older gentleman, right? Like, I would have guessed, I don't know, I would have guessed 70s.
I would have guessed 70s
Yep.
too.
And turns out he's 80 years old.
Yep.
So now I found this out later. Okay. So are my doors locked? Yes, our doors are. Actually, I just lied. Now my doors are locked. We're sitting at the Frisco Gun Club. We're in freaking America HQ. Dobby's
This
on
guy
lookout.
next to us does look shady.
He does look a little shady. Actually, that's the guy who's
He's
letting
been
us in.
really
So we're
bad.
gonna make this reasonably brief. So anyways, we went out on the range with this guy in his what I would have thought is 70s. Turns out he's 80 years old, and he was an absolute rookie with a pistol. Had absolutely no background with a handgun, but he was super humble, super teachable. So then we started asking him. He's like, "Yeah, I did a 21 year career in the army, and then I got out and I did this other stuff." And I was like, "Oh wow, man, did you ever were you actually, what years were you in the army?" And he was like, "Well, from here to here." And I was like, "Wow, it's a Vietnam area." He goes, "Yeah, I was over there." So he's super humble and chill about it. And I was like, "Wow, man, did you actually see any live combat there?" He's like, "Yeah, some." And oh, okay. Well, then we go out to the car and come to find out he's parked in the spot reserved for those with a Purple Heart. So that's obviously a combat wounded veteran, and just the most humble dude, and has stacked more bodies than polio, I think. Killed more
Definitely
people than the
bodies.
flu or something, right? And
At least more than me.
yeah, certainly more than me, but an absolute rookie with a pistol. And he was, you're going to see him on the here on the Extra channel, because Neil filmed some while we did our initial assessments. We're going to show those to you over the next few weeks. And he shot him, and he was willing to do that on camera, even though he's not great with a pistol. But he soaked up literally everything we said. He absolutely had no ego about it. Learned how to holster, had never drawn from a holster before. And um, because he'd never drawn from a holster, we were able to show him how to do that. Had a little challenge with it at the beginning, but by the end was doing that just fine. And I'm excited to have him in class today because, okay, his objective metrics weren't great. We do the first 5 dots of dot torture. We do the Gila Hayes 5x5. We do the draw to first shot. If you haven't done all those before, those are hard to do. But he was able to safely holster and unholster his pistol. He didn't do anything unsafe with his gun. He then has a before picture now, and so then we're going to work all day today, and I am so excited to see what his after picture is going to look like, and we'll see. So here's my thing to you. This guy was the humblest, kindest, sweetest dude. I'm like, "Hey grandpa, seriously, would you adopt me?" I'm like, I'm not
That's
even joking.
amazing.
He was just he's
He's very good.
smiling ear to ear and having fun, and I'm like, "Dude, you have every right as a Vietnam veteran, combat vet, to look at me and go, 'Kid, sit down and shut up. I
And
was
we
killing
would.
men before you were born.'" And I'd be like, "Yes, sir. What can I do, sir?" But he was super humble, super teachable, because he was out of his bailiwick and into mine. And so, just a great reminder to all of us: stay humble, stay teachable. Man, I hope when I'm 80 years old that I have as great an attitude as he has.
Mm.
I have as humble a heart as he has. I have a willingness. And this guy, he's at church security this morning, and his diocese does not allow non-shielded, non-cops to carry. And this guy's heart right now, he goes, "They're working on that. Hopefully they fix it, whatever. But my job is that if something goes down, I take bullets for the kids, and
Soak up the
I
bullets.
soak up the bullets so that the kids don't get hurt." And I'm totally okay with that. I'm totally before the Lord okay with that. And I was like, man, what an incredible attitude.
That was just his heart throughout the entire day. We saw that over and over in so many interactions with him. What can he do
Dude,
to make life better for other people? And it was just a blessing to spend the afternoon with him.
took us to lunch. We got to pray with Brittany, our server. So if you go on Facebook, I have a public person profile now, and we have a prayer request up there for Brittany and her kids. I know, so weird. And
Not her kids, your profile.
not her kids. The fact that I have a profile.
Her kids are lovely, I'm sure.
But man, just a reminder to all of us: be teachable. Go learn something, even if it's something that's out of your bailiwick. And Lord, may my heart be as soft and sweet as Tom's when I am 80 years old. And may I be willing to learn this year like he did. So many thanks to Neil. Neil was a stud and helped him like crazy. Stephanie was working, doing admin work, doing the XO stuff while we were doing that. But we had a good time at lunch.
A lot of fun.
I went off the keto for lunch. They brought us all the carbs.
Had
If
all
you're
the
ever in
carbs.
Dallas, Texas, Babe's Chicken
It's amazing.
is ridiculous. I'm just saying.
It's worth a cheat day.
It's a total cheat day. If you're on the ketos,
Nothing there.
nothing there
Not
for
an
You
you.
can go
option in
there
the
and
world.
not gain 5.5 pounds. You lost.
Dude, craziness. But be humble, be teachable, get out to a class, and when you show up to that class, learn. Don't know it all already. And anyways,
Don't be that guy.
great stuff. Hope you guys have a great day. We're about to go in, set up for class. We have that live fire class, 8 hours. We get to go and watch people get better at doing things that might protect them and their family, which is awesome. It's our last one of the year. And so from me to you, if I don't hear from you before, a very happy Thanksgiving from Team ASP. We're all shilling it up today. There's a HK beanie. I guess a visor. There's a HK hat. I'm shilling Ernest Langdon today because he's my bud, and I'm sorry, Amy, if you see this, this is my workout hat, and so maybe it's time for John to get a not nasty version. Anyhow, love you guys. Hope you have a great day, and Dobby says goodbye to you.
Bye.
Dobby's a free elf.
I am.
All right, later, guys.